Hello YouTubers, this is Scribe and thank you for watching this YouTube video. So, let me talk about something very important, and some of you kids out there and adults don't seem to understand it fully, and it's important that you do because it will change your life. Okay, let me put this camera somewhere where it's nice. There we go. Should we change the angle? I don't know, maybe I'll make a video from over here. Okay, a bit more comfortable here actually. Or maybe I'll do it a bit here. Yeah, that looks better. So, it's not your roof over the head, right? It's your realm, your domain, your dominion. It's your castle. You make your home your castle. And the reason why you do that is because it affects your mood. And whatever affects your mood affects how you deal with life and how you actually interact with others. And when you interact with others in a certain way, it has negative and positive effects on your day-to-day activities and life, and eventually it trickles down into creating poverty in certain people or prosperity. So this is something you really need to understand and get a hold of it. It's not a roof over your head, it's your realm. Now we see this with people who understand it. Sometimes see it with people on YouTube too. They create the ideal home, and what they do is they put all the art up and they make it look beautiful, and they understand that when they do that, their mind is affected by the environment in which they live. So if you live in a scruffy house with pieces all over the place, you will feel depressed. You have to understand that as a person. If you're doing that, you will feel depressed. So the first thing you need to do is clean all that up, and the next thing you need to do is get a paintbrush out and start painting the walls and make things look nice again. And after you do that, you will feel relieved, because what's happening is you are changing your reality. Remember, the reality you live in can be extremely different for everybody. So for instance, two people can live in the same house and have drastically different lives. Not many people actually understand that, but it's true. So for instance, one person can have basically nothing going for them, and another person can have many friends and everything going for them, yet they're living in the same house. But what's different is one was probably going out a bit more than the other, right? And that actually has an effect. But another thing is to take in consideration is whatever you do in your home, how you decorate it, how you treat it, and what things you invite into it will absolutely change your reality. Remember, especially if you're like young, when you are creating, when you come into, let's say, a flat or a house and you're decorating it, think of the decoration as creating a new dimension, and you will then understand what I mean. That's what I'm doing here. I'm creating a new dimension, and by doing so, what's happening is it's creating a different mood within me, because I'm not actually in the real world. Not really. This is a completely different environment that I'm not used to, but it looks lovely. Right? And that's what you guys need to do too. You need to think about how you used to act when you were children. You used to decorate your houses like tinsel and everything. I don't know what you used to do, but some of you would have boy band pictures on your wall. You would put nice lights and models and stuff like that, towers, etc. Right? And it would look lovely. Well, that's the thing, because what you're doing is you're treating it as a realm rather than a roof over your head. I hate that term, a roof over your head, because it's just not true. You don't live in a place with a roof over your head unless you're coming from the streets. If you're coming from the streets, then that's a good thing, because you can then say, well, at least I've got a roof over my head. Well, at least you're warm. At least now you can actually create the environment that you always wanted to have. Now, it doesn't matter the size so much, right? It could be a flat, it could be a small house, it could be a bed sit, it could be a tent. Okay? You need to make sure you create your own space, because when you have your own space, that's when creativity kicks in. So yeah, the first thing, my lesson to the younger generation out there is, and people who are a little bit older, create a realm that you are happy to be in. And it starts at home. It doesn't start outside with business and looking about ways of making a quick buck. It starts from the very basic fundamental level of being happy where you are. And it doesn't matter if you live in a mansion or not. Now, I don't live in a mansion. Well, this is just a small place. This is a very small room, but I've created it in such a way it looks like a different dimension. That's exactly what everybody else needs to be inspired to do with their own lives and their own spaces. So that term safe space is actually wrong. You don't want to create a safe space. You want to create something which is absolutely monstrous, right? I know some of you are rock stars, you know. Some of you are Satanists and Luciferians. I mean, you're not going to decorate it in pink. This is not pink, by the way. This is orange. But anyway, well, yeah. The most important thing for young people at the moment is not to be trying to make a quick buck. Right? Money will come to you when you manifest the right kind of energy. The most important thing is to make sure you're able to learn and take in knowledge, and you're inspired to do new things. And the only way you can do that on an energetic way is to make sure that when you come home, you're relaxed and you feel inspired. And as I said, the best way of doing that is to create the environment that actually makes that happen. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. By the way, I'm going on holiday for a few weeks, so I'll be posting some videos, but it'll be from the Philippines. Okay, so you'll see some videos appearing, but it'll be a different continent, in a different realm, different dimension. See you later.